not sure what these things are. Do not touch, poisonous. Look at this, they've got some kind of little, you squeeze that. Well, it's high time we hiked up to Rattlesnake during the quarantine. Trail is of course closed to hiking, but it's never stopped me before. We'll take the poodle for a walk as well. Normally this dog is a royal pain in the ass. The fact that she just took a shit in the middle of the trail is apropos for me to introduce the basically Salal Water Supply's uppermost well. This is the well. They've been dumping chlorine in here for the past year. Because, why? Because somebody has some horses and they're shoveling their horse shit and it's getting into the runoff. And anyways, that's my thing. I'm not exactly sure why, but it sucks. We used to have pretty clean water. And that's where we be going. Actually, that's the lower rock. We could probably check that out. I really want to go to the upper rock. It's a few 50 feet higher maybe, and during the busy time of year a little less crowded. As far as I can tell, the Yagi's pointing directly at the tank up on the hillside, which is a good quarter mile from here. Again, chlorine, which sucks. Absolutely no reason to keep dumping chlorine in here. What they need to do is find the runoff from where the farm animals are. It's as simple as that. And there she is, Rattlesnake Ledge in all her glory. It's a mountain with many tales. Many lives lost, many an uncomfortable hour spent by various children of America whose parents let them slip into the little cracks that are up there. It's rather foolish. And the city of Seattle went out of their way to turn this into basically like the Green Lake path. Now here we go. Not allowed. Off limits. No hiking. Well, you know me. I don't see fences or keep out signs. They just don't compute, so. And we're in. Big deal. We own it. And as you can see, this is like, it's practically paved. It never used to be like this. It used to be pretty muddy, little single track thing, but they've more or less brought in gravel and turned it into a Green Lake bike path, pedestrian walk. Just saw somebody come down the trail, so I'm not the only conscientious objector. A half hour into this walk, I haven't seen a soul except for somebody through the bushes making their way down. By and large, the trail appears to be unused or gently used, and it's a nice day for a walk. I mean, do you see what I mean here? This is 6 feet wide trail. It's absolutely ridiculous. You should see the crowds that are up here normally. On a day like this, it would be wall to wall. Families, children, teenagers, old dudes, grumpy dudes, and all manner of civilization. Littering, there's not much litter. Other than what the trees are leaving behind. That's nice. It's usually like dirty diaper, granola bar wrapper, and not just plastique, but noise pollution. For some reason people think they gotta run their Spotify on an external speaker all the way up here, and it's like, please, no. Of course, a lot of my hiking compatriots say the same thing about me. Shut the fuck up. It's boundless energy. Now this part of the trail, there's a pink ribbon on it. This will take you up to the base cliff area. And we're gonna save that for a different video. But that's there because search and rescue often will take the dogs up and go collect the body. Because every year somebody gets themselves flailed over the edge. Is that the right word? Flailed? Yes. That's sad. I'm not laughing at it, believe me. But that's kind of my argument here, is that here you've got, imagine walking around Green Lake and it's lined with a deadly cliff. There'd be rules, there would be some precautionary measures. Now, last thing I want to see is fences and stuff put up here, but they made the trail too easy. That's the first barrier of entry. Difficult trail. Here's where we leave. That's where the plebes go to get up. We're gonna take yonder old path, which is faster and more fun. Come on. Use your dog energy. Come on. See if you can figure it out. Stay on the path, you goof. I'm bush right here. This is the old path. You see the difference? No gravel. Pine needles. And the new trail that we just departed from is a good 50 feet below us, maybe a little bit higher. And this trail is not marked other than this, and this will kind of peter out at different spots. Oh, now look, here we go. I believe this is Oregon grape. I'll save that for the deer. It's a good walk. Again, I present to you unmarked trail. Backwoods, this is the old trail. There really isn't much left of it. It's just become a series of a network of paths. Some more worn than others. It's nice and breezy today. I like it. Hey, Momo, you want some water? Come here. Momo, look at me. Momo, you beast. You infuriating beast. Momo, come here. There you go. Yeah. What's good for the dog is good for me. Anyways, onward, upward. Look at these little blue spheres. Perfect. These are good. Man, they are tart. Still on the back trail. Getting our way up to the main thoroughfare. I've seen one other hiker plus dog, which means what? It means only the intrepid are coming back here. And I thank them for that. For the rest of humanity, for staying the hell out of here. Because honestly, they just fuck it up pretty consistently with their dirty diapers and their, Spotify. It's like, just get out of here. Here we go, main trail. Now, I give you 6 foot wide. Now I got blue marks on these trees. That says 1.75. These blue marks are new. This is the new thing. All right, well, this is pretty much the top for most folks. We want to go to the East Peak 2.4. According to this, we just did 1.9. Probably something close to that. It's not a bad view, don't get me wrong. I mean, look at this. It's an epic view. What am I saying? And here it is, late August, and there isn't a soul up here. If you fall into that crack, that's it, you dumbass. This is why we're gonna leave. And we are gonna go up there. Now, down here, that's the road that we walked up. I shot a little bit of video from that road. There's Mount Washington, which we just shot a video up there. And there's Cedar Butte and the lower part of Mount Washington where I rode a mountain bike up and failed to really make my destination. Mount Si, Mount Tenerife, Russian Butte, Mailbox. Bandera is right behind the corner there. That's not actually Bandera right there. That's, I can't remember the name of that one. Yeah. Can you believe it? I believe this place is just teeming and noisy. It's noisy up here like a party. You see? This is parties. It happens at parties. Let's just leave some, somewhat non-biodegradable wet wipe on the trail. Yeah. And there's more where that came from. And it'll be back again someday when they open the place back up. Yeah, I probably sound like a bitter, cranky old man, but hey, Momo, drink the water. Come on, open your snout. Oh, you dork. There you go. See, what's good for the beast is good for the dog. There she is, invigorated, leading the way. What I'd like to do is on the way down from this upper peak is see if I can't find a well-worn shortcut through this and avoid the main highway once again. I see no trespassing sign down there. That's the typical Cedar River watershed sign. Punishable by imprisonment and fine. Fine. Imprison me. Fine me. See if I care. You gotta catch me first. This is the middle rock. We're not quite to our destination yet. Nope, come. Stay off that edge. I can literally hear a gaggle of voices down there, but we still want to go up higher. This isn't quite the spot. Come on. No, come. Beautiful little spot though. This would actually be a good, you could sleep here. You could sleep, sure. Onward and upward. And you notice this trail is not nearly as maintained as the stuff below us. There's no gravel that's been brought in, nothing like that. Plenty of places to trip and fall and sue the city or the county. Not that any serious hiker would do that, but down there, they've removed most of those obstacles to access. You could practically roll a wheelchair up, which I'm all for that kind of, let's get everybody to see these things, but damn it, if they don't, it doesn't keep the idiots from going up there. It's always like some guy posing for a picture. Here, hold my stuff. I'm gonna jump up in the air while you catch me in midair, okay? And boom, off the edge. Yeah, we caught you in midair, bro. And that was that. That's all she wrote. Look at this. Interesting detritus. This is a big cone that a squirrel ate. Here's all the bits. Look at that. It's like peeling back an artichoke. It's probably similar kind of thing here. So that's coming off. I mean, if you're a squirrel, this is like Dick's Drive-In. Let's go. I'm hungry. An eloquent statement constructed from simple means. I mean, look at how magical this is. Look at all of these little pine cones. They're just blanketing the whole area. It's completely enchanted. Sometimes I gotta question whether we're not dead already. This is what I'm seeing with my 5, 6 senses. This is what I'm experiencing. Who's to say we're not dead? All right, well, we made it to basically the top of the Rattlesnake ledge series of rocks here. We're at the top, uppermost part of it. And, there you go. This goes all the way across the ridge line up to the radio towers and beyond. And this, my friends, this is the creme de la creme, the top of the top. This is where we wanted to be all along. And it's worth the effort. It's about another mile up from where the plebes are permitted to hang out. But you see, you're rewarded with an immeasurably improved view. And I dare say this is perfectly suitable for setting up a tent, which is something I would like to do someday, is tent camp up here. I just gotta make sure the dog does not decide to wander around up here, because one slip and that's it. There you have it. There's my back neighbors, and I can see my house, yeah, barely. It's nothing but looks like a patch of dirt from up here. Basically is kingdom of topsoil. Give the dog something. Oh, I have beef jerky. I'll bet you'd like that. What's good for the beast is good for the, I say, it's quite nice. There's not much else to say. It's just quite nice. You want some of that? Come here. You want that? Yeah, you earned it. Yeah. What a beast, huh? It's a pretty good walk for you. Yeah, another example of the idiots. Look at this. I happen to have a trash bag, so I'm going. It's full of water, so it's been here for a bit. Look. Incline Cider Company, white peach. An entire can, crunched and left in the woods. Idiots. What kind of fucking idiot does that? Inconsiderate. And I think if you litter on the trail, you have no business being up here. Which would basically cut about 90% of the people out. Like somehow the rules should be different when you're up here. Look at this sprawling mess. What kind of dumping do you think's going on in every single one of our backyards? Well, you gotta pick your battles. Don't let your battles pick you. Now, in another video, we're gonna do the real easy overnighter on the middle fork back here. Hopefully we can get to that maybe in September. But right now we're just gonna do free and easy stuff right around here. Just a week ago, Dave and I camped at the point right there on the top of Mount Washington. Very nice hike. Nice hike, my ass. You're in pain for a good couple days after that. Just that was the warm up for the season, unfortunately. I just find myself out of shape lately. I'm not doing this enough. You're smart, hanging out in the shade there. Hey, drink the rest of this and let's get out of here. That's a good dog. You're a good dog. There you go. Yeah. You know, just it'd be fitting. Let's just put it down there with the rest of my personal garbage dump. You know, I find that, you know, I need a beautiful landscape as a backdrop in order to pollute. I think Momo, yeah, you found a good spot. Well, I guess that's it, huh? Time to go? Is that what you're telling me? Enough yakking. Let's get back to tracking. Farewell view, farewell, farewell. Nice rare glimpse into the upper watershed. Now look at how high that lake level is compared to this. That's at least 500 feet of elevation gain. Because where I stand right now, I'm not much higher than that. I don't know if I'd have to look at my other video to see. It looks like an island from here, but it's more like a little peninsula jutting out into that lake, man-made lake. But that water level is not much lower than this plateau here, and that plateau is almost as tall as Cedar Butte. So extrapolate that. Cedar Butte is what, 1,500 feet, something like that. Not precisely sure. Left the house at noon. It's 1:24. It's time to get back. Let's stop yakking and get back to tracking. What do you think, Momo? Time to go? Yeah, you look like you caught your breath. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you're a wet hound, just glistening with sweat. What a beast. Shall we? All right, we're off. Come on, back down the mountain. Back into the cool, languid, forested, shaded trail of the upper Rattlesnake ledge. Series of rock outcroppings. The upper rock being by far offering the best view, as well as less people. And just this beautiful breeze it's always up here. There's just always this breeze funneling over the top. Nice little hike, little walk, really. Coming down the mountain. Did you hear something? Something down there? I don't think so. I think that was you knocking a rock off the trail. Apparently there's some goats up here. Now, only place I've ever seen goats, aside from the side of Mount Si recently, is up in the enchantments, where they are ubiquitous. They will literally drink your piss off the rocks. And that makes them annoying because when camping with gentle folk and drinking beer, of course there is much pissing on rocks. But never seen a goat up here. Apparently that's a thing now, and it never used to be. But they've been on Mount Si for a while. You can go down there and get out your binoculars and go watch them all day long, licking the fly shit off the wall. Keeping my eyes peeled for a southern shortcut down this thing. Not seeing it. Not seeing anything other than, you know, an eloquent statement constructed of simple means and materials. Probably a better view. It's hard to get a view of anything back here. Knocked over trees. I know there's a way down other than, I mean, you know, bushwhacking, but we're almost a trail proper. We'll just stick with the main drag. Oh, here's a little one. That probably goes down. Probably not worth it. Those things always either peter out or end up in a place with lots of toilet paper. Yeah, and here we are back at the main intersection of Mercer and Westlake. Typically loud, noisy, crowded, strewn with pollution. Quiet, clean, sparsely populated, as it once was, and as we find it now. This is COVID hiking in your great national lands. Well, this is actually a county park in close cooperation with the city of Seattle, who owns much of the land around here. It's little to many people's knowledge. Here's another fuckhead, is that the city of Seattle is not a contiguous piece of property. The entire reservoir, here's another dumbass. You know, if there's a dirty diaper, I'm gonna let that go. I don't do that. But I'll do beer cans and bits of shit. Did you walk properly? So when you walk around up here, you might as well be walking around Green Lake. This has gotten out of control. I see a water bottle down there. I'm not gonna go down and get it. People think they can go down there now. That never used to be there. It leads to a deer trail that's only a few of us know about. SNR and the like. Because that's where you find the body. Because dumbass who jettisoned his Incline Cider Company can of peach barf, drank that and then came down there, and you know, you get the idea. Farewell, freeway of forlorn humanity. Come on, we're gonna go down this way, Bubba. Do you even know what you're doing? Come on, come on. Hey, come. You look surprisingly lost for a second there. Slow down. I tell you. You take the trail, I'm gonna go cut down here. Come on. Like a child. Very quiet right here. Aside from the incessant narrative in my brain and captured on this video, it's very quiet here. I can hear the hum of the pumps, which is never ending, and it's a very low pitch sound, and this is great. This forest is never this quiet on a day like this. I can hear voices above me, so there were people hanging out at Plebe Central. Now they're coming down. I doubt they're going to come down this way. This is the back trail, and we're heading over here to a place called Headquarters. It's this boulder rock giant thing. Back here you can see it off in the distance, and it's just this spot. It's a gathering place. Meet me at Headquarters. This is Headquarters. It's a misnomer because there's no headquarters of any kind here. You know, looks like somebody's bathroom, but we can jam up to the top. And as you can see, we own it. A commanding view. Yeah, well, if I was gonna lead a rebellion of forest warriors, this would be a grand place for headquarters. My assembled troops, thank you for your sacrifice and your attention to detail. There's some trails that run off that way. They join up back at the top. Now, I don't know how you're gonna get off this thing, dog, because I don't know how I'm gonna get off this. This is a bit... Come here. There you go. You nut. So you can see this really is sort of, it's not bushwhacking, but the trail is quite scantily marked. More like a network of squirrel runs and deer paths. Believe it or not, though, the main trail is right on the other side of those bushes, but we're not going to take that. Just make our way through here once again. A lot of people walk by on the main trail and don't even realize that there's a shortcut right there, just adjacent to them. Well, that's just like in life, isn't it? There's always a shortcut within arm's reach, no matter what situation you find yourself in. Come here, we're not going that way. Come. Nope, come. We're back here, down this narrow path, and there's trail proper, marked off with blue spray paint. Nobody on it. I reckon we'll probably run into maybe one or two more people. It's been pretty quiet. I've been seeing these all along the way. I don't know what they are. Some kind of a fungus, some kind of a flowering plant. I don't know. Some more down there. Interesting. Not sure what these things are. Look at these things. Do not touch. Poisonous. Look at this. They've got some kind of little, you know, you squeeze that. You know, the deadly gas. There you go, the unofficial tour of the old trail up Rattlesnake. And actually, the old part of the beginning of the trail is farther down, but it's even worse. Even worse, it's even better because there's literally nobody goes on that part. Well, I gotta remind myself here just by, oh, here's another one. Look at another. These are a little bit, I mean, these already did their thing, I guess. Yeah, maybe. But there's that pink ribbon. So we'll do another video. We gotta go up there. Reminder to self. Look at all the blue marks. It's like, hello. Yeah, we don't. I don't know the story behind it. Plenty of opportunity to get lost up here though. Even though it's like, you just go down, you're gonna hit something. Provided you don't succumb to hypothermia. Ah, the blue paint.
What's up?
What's the story with the blue paint? I've been thinking about that all.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, we thought it was maybe search and rescue was marking off some of the spots.
We're gonna do some trail work.
Okay.
In, I don't know, a month or so.
Okay.
And I guess they're bringing up like a mini excavator.
Oh.
So they want the, and if it's a snag,
Yeah.
hazard tree next to the trail, they want to cut
Oh, that's cool.
before they bring. And there's, you know, they'll be sitting around working on the trail, so there's that too.
Yeah. That's cool. Just curious.
Yeah.
Oh, good one, man.
Hey, what kind of dog is that?
Purebred poodle.
Okay.
Yeah. She's a bit of a pain in the ass. But you know, they're cute. People like them.
Did you come from the other side?
No, I live in the rim here.
Okay.
I just like hop the fence and I'm in. So.
Did you go past the first ledge then?
Yeah, I was up on the third rock. Yeah, it's nice up there. There's some people, not many up there. It's a couple of teenagers, that kind of thing. Yeah. So you were probably up higher, working your way down?
I only went to the first rim.
Oh, okay.
The first ledge.
That's cool. All right, well, good luck with your work.
Okay.
Well, there you have it. Trail maintenance. Oh yes, this is much more the trail that I know and love. Yes, lovely. All right, well, that concludes my use of the trail proper. We are now going to consider using the old secret squirrel way to get back into rim territory. However, it's really overgrown. I kind of don't like it. Yeah, screw that. Never mind. We're going back to the safety, just comfort. And nobody's been on that back spur for a while. Very obvious. It's completely overgrown. So if I intend to make use of it, I have to come back here with clippers and take care not to clip up to this trail, because otherwise people will somebody will discover it. Used to be, it's a 5-minute walk through there. You get back into my neighborhood, hop a fence, boom, you're in a street. But some folks built a house and put an end to all that. Made sure that everybody knew about it. Oh, you're not supposed to, they didn't even grant an easement or, courtesy. I mean, they got 3 acres. They're not going to miss a little ribbon of courtesy trail for their neighbors, because that's the only people who use it. Goddamn fly. There's been this one fly on this walk who won't leave me alone. This little fucker. Anyways, get out of here. I don't smell that bad. This is cool rock. Everybody likes to climb on that, I would imagine. Mom and Dad are usually pretty pissed tired at about this point. They just want to get back to the cooler in their backseat of their car. This is pretty. This is pretty absurd what they've done here. There's huge piles of gravel with kind of I guess the intent to block motorized vehicles. Maybe? I don't know. It's pretty nice looking gravel. I would consider it a borrow pit if I had such motorized conveyance to transport said material down this convenient road that leads more or less to the front door of my house. However, given that we are here and that is there and things are how they are, I'm content with simply admiring the view and enjoying the lovely hike that I just undertook as we make our way back towards civilization, which was never that far off the beaten path anyways. You'll be happy to get home. Now, you notice that guy we talked to, he said they're going to mark some stuff to take down, whether or not they're going to take down that particular tree or not, but things around there to make the trail safer, more accessible to the public, right? He says they're going to bring up an excavator. Now, you know, I've said my 2 cents about how that trail is already highly accessible. How are they going to get an excavator up there? You know, do you know? I don't know. Good question. You see it now? That's Plebe Central normally, and you can't see the third rock that we were on, but this is that road that we could see from up there. So something's going on over here. Something in the tree. Maybe a deer or a squirrel or a human. Hard to say. Don't really care. Another dumbass. What's this dumbass like? Red Bull, of course. You know, no hunting. Seattle, city of Seattle. This is Seattle property. You are in the city of Seattle, even though you are in the mountains. But walking around here, you'd think you're at Green Lake half the time. So now we know whose truck this is. It's not anything sinister. It's the guy with the blue spray paint. You gonna drink that? I guess. Yeah, he take you all the way out here and this is what you do. I don't know whether to get angry or just, you know, just keep laughing at it. Here's a Budweiser. Let's see what people are drinking here in the Pacific Northwest. Yeah, Starbucks. I'm sure that was delicious. It's a nice drink. Hope you enjoyed that. Crappuccino. Hope that was worth it. Some other crap here. Probably part of a meth operation. Some of these things, I'm just gonna let it go. I didn't come out here to do trash duty. There's just too much goddamn trash for me and me little bag. So fuck that. More Budweiser. Looks like somebody cleaned out a half rack up here. Some water. Some fuckhead. Here's another fucking Budweiser. Yep, I'm sure it was delicious. They always are. Beer always tastes 10,000 times better out here, fuckers. Did you enjoy your Doritos, you little snot-nosed brat? Maybe we should just bill the companies, whatever brand you find out here, you get to send them a claim letter. You know, Starbucks, Anheuser-Busch, Red Bull. Aren't they all owned by the same dude? It's a lot of white vans. Looks pretty suspicious. It's too many white vans for my pleasure. What do we got up here? Is that a dog or a deer? It's a deer. Oh, we'll see how much energy she has once she sniffs it out. I reckon not too much. You're gonna want to chase a deer right now, do you? Because it's coming. The opportunity is right up this road. No matter where you are, there's always some amazing opportunity just beyond the bushes, just out of sight. I'm convinced of this. You're always a spade away from striking gold. Itchy, scratchy deer up there. Ears are twitching, tail twitching all over the place. You covered in ticks and stuff. Oh yeah, there we go. Off to the races.